Yes, family, you don't know. I made the man them called JahbanChristOTMH, you don't know. Today I was watching a video upon, social media. I was watching a video on a friend's wall, and I saw a video of a black man, some black men, some couple of black men, three of them actually, and some of these white boys were just releasing their dogs, and the dogs were biting them and they were shouting and things, and the white boys were like, I think 3 or 4, and so, you know. Then the dog could bite them, then they come back and say, show us the wound where the dogs beat you, and they are crying and they slapping them and things. 3 of them in a desert place, and it burned me belly, I was really hurt. I was like, what the heck, boy? That man them they 4 of them, you boys, they 3 of you, and y'all are crying like some little youth them. So it pained me, man. I'm in meditation that time, I shared with the people following me on Facebook, I share them on my wall, like Breda JahbanChrist if you dip on Facebook, or you can follow any of our pages, JahbanChristOTMH. So I shared the reasoning them and it pained me, say iron sharpened iron. And this is how it goes. I just read everything I wrote with the meditation of the morning, Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling sorry for your skin color and your roots. Sit back and be silent. Sit back and just mind your own business. Sit back and keep on fearing, and this is what you will get all your days. The next black skin is not your enemy. He too is just a puppet who also will be replaced if you stop serving their good. If only your churches, mosques, temples, and other such structures you so loved have not stopped, changed, or made it any better all these years, why not try something else, man? Why not add or use another formula to solve the equation, boy? For example, why not start by loving yourself more? Yeah, man, you could have loved yourself, man. Because if you love yourself well enough, you will fight to stand up. You will keep aside unimportant second-place distractions which separate you from your kin. And by your kin, I mean fellow black skin. It doesn't matter if the black skin is Cameroonian, Ghanaian, Ethiopian, or Egyptian. The white skin cave dweller descent project for your black skin is this, in bracket I wrote. Write them out of history. Erase them all. Self-love will regroup you with your kin in an unapologetic way. Keeping aside personal differences and focusing on the common law for the race and black superiority. You will not be obedient slaves who will cry when the oppressor releases big dogs on birds. You will throw punches at them faces of them persons holding dog chains, boy. You will use stones and all what you find as ready combat arsenal to beat them boy out and them dogs. You will ally and fight with your own and those who respect yours. Till Uhuru, you won't stop, man. Because you love yourself. Fighting is not something strange to we black men and women. Boy, we've been fighting from way back. We've been fighting since we were little youth, right in school, man. You have to fight to have a voice. You have to fight to be heard. You have to fight to sit even on your decks in school. So fighting one-on-one, one-on-two, one-on-multiple has never been a thing, which is a problem for we. We've been handling that since we started school, man. Until today, we're still alive and strong and still loving our black skin and our black self with our black mind and our black superiority complex. Man. Black superiority going. See that? Yeah, man. So fighting is not something we're strange to we. We've been doing that all that. You fight group. You fight friends, you fight one-on-one, but we're still alive, man. So how come we lost that youthful spirit, that youthful fighting energy which will say, fuck you, forgive the word, who will say, man, go to hell, if it actually exists, because enough people are living hellfire now. What about that one? Nobody talk about it. Yeah, which will tell you, man, this place I'm sitting, it's my own. and I'll show you that it's my own who will fight. If you want this place, you have to beat me. So where did all that energy, all that blackness, all that divinity, all that life in us go to? Now that we need it most. Now that we feel like we've grown up and we're controlling things, everybody turn a puppet. Why you can't think? Why you can't fight? Why you can't stand for your own? I see boy them a travel and man them just a treat them anyhow because them know. What the heck? Why them a kill themselves? Them a run away from Africa? Why? We'll talk that another time. We go back to the chat. From we were children in classrooms, we've been fighting one-on-one, one-on-two, one to multiple, in classroom, out of classroom, along lonely paths and fields, for our respect, space and permission to do what we want. Even if your mom told you at home, man, go to school, don't fight, you knew the reality in school better, boy. So you know what you tell your mom. Where did all that youthful energy suddenly go to, now that we need it most? We've been dealing with shit since we were young, man, and we're still strong and alive with more love of ourselves from passing through the fire to refine this gold from birth. We'll have a concept if we love ourselves and regroup with our kin, which will be, is either you beat us all down before you can oppress any of us. Either you beat us all or you can oppress none of us. That's what I'm talking about. Put aside all your little differences. It's Nigerian, it's Cameroonian. What the heck? Who cares about that? Crying and complaining time is long overdue, people. We've been doing that for too long. And all we got was aphonia. Man, them lost their voice because they cried too much. Low self-esteem was the message we spread from our fears. Even our children grew up with fear in their hearts. If my father is crying like this, it means it's a dangerous thing to be black. Oh. What example for your little youth them? What example? Now it's time to carefully rethink and act all the strategies accordingly. I'm not saying you to hate anybody, boy. Hate is an energy you should put in your fight of self-love. You should love yourself more to the point which any other person who doesn't think what you think about yourself doesn't really matter to you. Yeah, man, you don't have to hate somebody who hates you. You have to know the person well. It's time to rethink and act all the strategies accordingly. No matter how insignificant we think our little actions we're doing in our room, like this video I'm sharing with you, will be, we still have to keep on keeping on. Like, I'll keep on sharing more videos from this one. As this one has gone, others will be coming. I don't care what you think, but I'll keep on putting it out there. A king will be inspired if we persist, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do till some black head gets into their head that they're royal and glorious. They're not slaves, beggars and paupers. We feed the world. Now I propose and join voices. What if we tried something as easy as consuming made in Africa first? You see the t-shirt I'm wearing? Yeah, man. Special handmade. You see the painting on my back? The beauty African queen. Yeah, I'm painting that. I celebrate the black woman every time. I celebrate blackness in all I do. I'll take you a little round further. I don't want this video to be too long. What if we try something as easy as consuming made in Africa product first? What if we prioritize our made in Africa in our kitchens, in our wardrobes, in the libraries, in hospitals, in schools, in clubs and other places? Have you ever sat for a moment and wondered what will happen if more of my neighbors in the neighborhood I'm living now turn to Mamina's small farm to buy their yam and fresh organic tomato, which is free from GMO, and all other things that they needed for their eating, small breakfast and all that? If every person had at least one haute couture and African design in their wardrobes, if every household had at least a book from people like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Cheikh Diop, you know, all those books celebrating blackness and giving us blackness the way blackness actually is in all its divinity. You know, if every library, school curriculum taught about the greatness of the Malian Empire, the Kemitan, the Ashanti Empire, all those great African empires which did all the thing, talked about Mansa Musa, the first king to send out explorers before history even came into existence. All those great men. If we had books of them in our houses, in our schools, in our libraries. What if more Africans just in Accra or in Teshin, the place where I'm living, turn to Mami AC for their herbs and natural, organic medication and things for spraying body pains, massage and all of that liquid things, you know. Have you ever wondered what if the Breda who made this my bass guitar amplifier, have you ever wondered what if all my musician friends, if at least every week that guy could get one order from every one of them, those who have bands and all of that? Have you ever wondered what will happen? There's so much yet untold, you know, but I will tell you, who controls Africa controls the world. That's the reason why it has to be us Africans controlling Africa. If not, we lost it all. Follow my thoughts for more, man. Facebook, Instagram, Black Root House of Colors. Facebook, you can meet me, JahbanChristOTMH, or Breda JahbanChrist, or you can get JahbanChrist artworks, or Black Root Beauty tattoos and piercings. Follow any of my pages, all my pages. Every time I pure fireworks, you know. Yeah, man. Could I hook up? Could I link up? We could have wise up? We could have reason up? Drop your comment under the video, man. I don't care what you think. We should share the knowledge and spread it around. Yeah, man.